not only incredibly competitive, but the thing that always impresses me is he is so classical and correct. It is a riding lesson every time that you get to watch him go.
And I'd like to say he just nailed that.
You can say that because he did. Beautiful entrance, lovely, perfect halt, and just trots off in this beautiful, efficient trot. And that's the thing with this partnership is not only are they beautiful to watch, and off the record just moves incredibly well, but it is so well schooled as all of Will's horses are.
Will spends a lot of time working with Ian Woodhead, and over the years has really come in here and produced this horse to be very educated, as you said, incredibly trained. And then over the last several years, it's just been working on the ringmanship, the picture, the relaxation. You know, Timmy's a big, strong horse, and I think working on refining it and making sure that it has a softness and an elegance to it, as opposed to early days were very workmanlike. And we're seeing that today. He's just kind of taking a breath, enjoying the moment. 16 years old, owned by the Off the Record syndicate, and we couldn't do this without our owners, without our syndicate members. Beautiful change there. I mean, these owners that are behind these horses are really supporting the future of the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. We could not do it without them, and you can just see in these canter half passes just the amount of bend and suppleness that Will is able to create through Timmy here, through his body, and keep that perfect rhythm in the canter is just, I mean, exceptional. And he's trending that way on the scores here, where it's going to be a very competitive test. A little conservative in that extended canter across the diagonal, but gets right back to this beautiful canter. Excellent preparation. Maybe a stride early, but a beautiful change. So I think he's still going to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, Timmy would have struggled in the changes in the past, so just making sure and getting those taken care of is huge for him. It was beautiful, and it takes a lot of confidence, John, to be able to go in and let the horse be shown off. You know, as a rider, your job is to show off the horse, and oh, look at that, nailed it. And to have the patience to let the movement come up, but still have that ability to perform.
Yeah, and I think having this be a horse that Will obviously knows so well, he knows him inside and out. He's 16 years old. As we said earlier, you know, one Aachen. Will comes out here and he knows exactly what he needs to do to be competitive, and is showing, again, as expected, showing how it's done.
And so much of the ringmanship is showing off where you know you can get those big marks. That halt was one of those big marks. The first change, excellent. The second change, good, but maybe a little early. And then coming in and just managing those places that maybe are a little bit weaker. But you learn that so much about a horse through the career, is where you can really push it and where you just need to sit on a 7.
Yeah, and excellent job here keeping that tempo, that rhythm through to the shoulder in. Beautiful half pass. Maybe could have just a touch more quarters coming through, but looked pretty quality to me. Now we'll come across to this big extended trot.
And this can definitely be a wow moment for this horse. Wife Katie watching, groom Aaron there turning this horse out beautifully, and it's such a team, it's such an effort. And I think this horse has been in the program, I believe, since he was 5 years old, so it is family at this point.
Yeah, and such great preparation. You watch Will through that corner. He suppled Timmy, got him nice and soft through the left side, got his rib cage supple around that left leg, and then was able to just show off that movement in the shoulder. And that's the key, is sometimes you get the younger horses, you come in here and you're just trying to ride the movements and just show that you're capable of them. When you're ready to be really competitive, like Timmy is here, you're coming in and you own the movements, and you're trying to show off the movement of your horse within those exercises that you're being asked to do in the test. So that's just, again, that mileage, that experience of this pair.
Well, coming down to this center line, I think there's no question that we're looking at a new leader, John.
Yep, I think we've got one here. Philip's going to have to move over. Well done, Will. Maybe just a little bit stepped out left hind in that halt if you're being exceptionally picky, which we are. That's what we do. But Will is rewarding Timmy for a beautiful test. He knows he's got it, and right where you want to be going into cross country. I've been told it's much easier to win a competition after you lead cross country than lose it. Sorry, after you lead dressage than lose the dressage test. So he's right where you want to be.
And big smiles from Will there. It's so nice to see. I mean, Will is an amazing competitor, and I think you get to a point in your career where you do realize, and especially with this partnership, that you need to be present, you need to enjoy the moment, and you know the highs, you can let them be high, because we all know that there are going to be enough lows. Will had a tough time last year at the just missing out on the Paris Olympics, and I think now he's enjoying every moment he gets to be in this top, in this space here. You can hear the crowd in the background as we're watching and waiting for these final scores.